Hi everyone, how are you doing? So I wish that this video were being um, recorded under better circumstances, but unfortunately it's not. I just wanted to talk about something I've been going through lately, and if you recall in the last video that I posted, I spoke about some of the horrible things that LeBron James has been doing, and what a mean person he really is behind the scenes. But that seems to be something that he's going to always get a pass for because he's LeBron. So I don't want to dwell on trying to get justice for something that I just won't. That's just the bottom line. He's just going to do what he does, and I'm not going to get any justice for it, and people are going to say he's just wonderful because he's LeBron. So I don't want to talk about that anymore, but I do want to talk about something that gets a little bit closer to the root of the problem, and unfortunately it happens to be within the network of LeBron because they have, my brothers have mutual friends with LeBron. So the issue is I'm being bullied by my siblings, biological and adopted. And it's really, really a frustrating thing for me because when I was younger, I was the only girl in a house full of boys. I was outnumbered, to say the least. It was just me and my best friend, Amber, and she was in the same situation too. We were both outnumbered, house full of boys, one girl, and all we had was each other. And you get older, and even though now we have little sisters, the dynamic of things don't really change. So what's been going on, and I haven't talked about it, and I know I'm speaking quickly now, and I'm usually really calm and collected and serene and namaste. Not today. I am pissed off. I'm pissed off because my brothers are trying to make me disappear. They're trying to make traces of me disappear. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to take my kids at birth at the hospital and raise my kids as their own. Yes, I said it. I said it. I've never said this out loud, but that's what's going on. My brothers are trying to force me to be surrogates for them and their friends, and it's just disgusting to take somebody's child at birth at the hospital, someone who doesn't have any history of child abuse or anything like that. It's really, it's really unfortunate. I had to fix my lighting. Fixed it. It's really frustrating. Sorry about that. I had a lighting situation. The light went out. It's really frustrating because for me, it'd be different if I had a history of drug or alcohol abuse or violence or something like that. I have no history of anything like that. I've never been that type of person, never been the type of person that has had any type of chronic issues in my life or anything like that. My only issues are the toxic people in my life that I keep trying to do everything in my power to get away from, and they keep finding me and bringing dysfunction back into my life because they breed off of negative attention. And I'm not the type of person who likes to speak about these things because then I feel like I'm feeding into this negative attention. But my extended family, i.e. my blood brothers, as well as my brothers who were adopted, and their friends, are very dangerous. And it's getting to the point where it's not just affecting me, it's affecting my best friend, her kids, it's affecting my kids, and I'm very concerned about my daughter. And it's like when they start making threats towards my daughter Regina, talking about having their friends sexually assault her and things like that, it is frustrating. And we live in a situation in a world where you tell social workers things like this and they don't care. You tell social workers things like this and they enable abuse, they enable sexual assault, they enable human trafficking, they enable kidnapping, they enable rape, they enable all sorts of things that they're supposed to be advocates against and protecting children from. And it's like, I have complained, I have fought, I have cried over this for years, and I try to put on a happy face, and the happy face is not working. It's not working. So I have to put the truth out there. It's my siblings. It's my siblings that are related to me, my siblings that aren't related to me. It's my siblings causing the problem, okay? And calling up to the hospital whenever I go into labor and lying to doctors and saying things that get my kids taken at birth. And then my siblings take my kids and give them to their friends. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, and no woman should have to put up with this. We are not in a third world country. There's no way that, you know, people should be able to just lie on you and change the dynamic of your life to the point where your children are constantly taken at birth. Constantly taken at birth. You know, and it's not fair to me. And then not only that, they do everything that they can to erase evidence of my pregnancies. So they erase photos, they erase social media posts, they erase everything that they can. And this is disgusting. This is disgusting, and I've been intimidated into silence, and I've been a doormat for too long, but I'm saying today that it is enough. Enough is enough. I deserve justice. I deserve a right to be able to press charges. I am so upset. I want to just cry and scream all at the same time. But I felt like the better thing for me to do, the better emotion for me to have, was to express myself in a healthy way and talk about my side of the story and what I'm going through. And I think the most disgusting part is that there's athletes, they've got these football players, friends of theirs who help them with this shit, you know. And so it's like, it's not news. This is not breaking news that people in the NFL turn a blind eye to this, because this is the type of behavior that has been condoned for years. Let's look at O.J. Simpson, for example. O.J. Simpson, Khloe Kardashian's dad. Look at what she did. Killed a woman who was having a threesome with their mom. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And the woman was married and she was killed. This is the type of stuff that my best friend and I have to live in fear of every day. Because, you know, coincidentally, my name is Nicole. Yes, my name is really Nicole. You know, like, one of my names. I have several names, but my name is Nicole. So it's just this eerie feeling, you know what I mean? And it's a disgusting thing to be in a world where people are desensitized to this and they think this behavior is okay. And you know, to help with enabling this behavior, you know, it's toxic and it needs to stop. So I am no longer, you know, I might not be able to go and make police reports about this stuff and things like that, because they have people in power, positions of power, who can suppress the police reports, who can, you know, keep you from being able to make a police report. That's the position, that's the situation that we're in. That's the situation that I'm in. I can't just go and you know, open up an investigation against people in my extended family, because they just have that kind of power to where they keep these things from happening. And I know it does not sound realistic, but I have not been able to exercise my civil rights for years. I've not been able to have any type of justice. I've just been told to just deal with it and smile and say everything's okay. It's not okay. It's not. And I'm so upset. Rightfully so, as I should be. Imagine how you would feel if every time you have a baby, the evidence of your pregnancy is deleted. It's deleted or it's removed, and your baby's taken at birth and sold to some person. You know what I mean? Like, that is just, it's the most inhumane thing you can think of. And it's to no fault of my own. I haven't done anything wrong. I have the perfect, humble, wonderful, wholesome home for my kids and want them to be with me. But I can't have that because of other people who aren't able to have children. So they use me as a surrogate. I've never agreed to be a surrogate for anybody. Never. Ever, and never would. So to have this happen to me, and to have all of the evidence of you know, everything that I've been through and, you know, deleted, it is infuriating. It's infuriating. And to not be able to get any justice for what I've gone through is beyond infuriating. It's so many different levels of third world problems that should not be happening in a first world country. It's not fair. So I wanted to put it out there. This is why my social media was hacked. Okay, so first of all, my social media was hacked. Photos of me have been deleted. Um, Photos from when I was pregnant, deleted. Posts from when I was pregnant, deleted. Posts of my kids, deleted. I did not authorize this shit. And it's happening. And I just am so upset that there's no justice. There's no justice or accountability for what I've gone through. But I'm supposed to sit here and smile and act like everything's okay. Well, it's not. So, you want to point the finger and find out why shit is so strange in my life that was once beautiful and wonderful, and it, even with the drama, even on a bad day, it remains to be beautiful. But the toxic people in my life need to be identified, and it is my siblings. So I just wanted to say that. And also, please keep my best friend Amber toast and in your prayers as well, because she's in the same boat. I just don't know if she's in a position. I just don't know. She's just not in a position to make a video about it like I am. I'm in a position where I can speak out about these things, but then I get hacked, and then stuff gets deleted and stuff like that. Like I never said anything, or like I never took photos of something, or this or that and the third. Well, she's not in a position to where she can make videos about stuff like this. So we need to pray for people who are going through things, and it's not fair to bully someone just because they're Asian, or just because they're a single mother, or just because they're beautiful, or just because you have some sort of bias towards their political beliefs or whatever. It is not fair. We should all be able to coexist peacefully and learn from each other's differences and respect regardless. But this world is desensitized to the pain they inflict on others. And let me tell you something else. What goes around comes around. You can do this shit to me. You can do this shit to Amber. But there are going to be repercussions, whether we can go to the police or not. There's going to be repercussions some kind of way. That energy has to come back around full circle in karma. So, you don't know how it could affect the world. You don't know how it could affect various individuals. You just don't know. Because what I do know is that we are pure-hearted, good people who have done nothing but try to make this world legitimately a better place, try to be good human beings, try to raise children who are respectful and good contributions to society. And the fact that we're going through this, nothing good can come of it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Please pray for me. Please pray for Amber. Please pray for our kids. And yeah, this shit has to stop. It's got to stop.